Hey everybody, welcome to this week's module. So far in the course, you have pursued answers to the first of the essential questions, which were, who am I? And we did that with all the assessments and identifying purpose. And then, where am I going in terms of your career goals? Now it's time for the third essential question, which is, how am I going to get there? And this is perhaps one of the most useful and important pieces of this course. And I'm saying that because all my students in the past have told me that. You're going to actually be developing your educational plan, the one that you will follow from this point forward, or at least until you change your mind as to what direction you're heading, which is fine. You're going to know the process to go through in order to plan your educational future by the work that you will be doing over the next 3 weeks. All right, so let's talk about this module. In this module, which is part one of the education planning process, you are going to start exploring resources and tools that Valencia has in order for you to use to plan your academic future. And you're going to do some research on some potential schools. All right. Now, in this particular week's to-do list, you will see, along with the weekly check-in that you always do, going through the module, which I'm going to address in just a moment. And then there's two actual assignments. You've got the academic blueprint, which is the main assignment for this week. And that's a major assignment. It's a little bit more time consuming than the second one, which is basically kind of a review assignment, which will require you to pull in some information that you've already obtained. So it's kind of like a review activity, but it is consolidating some of that information that you're going to be using in order to plan your final exam or your final story project. Okay. So those are the tasks for this week. Let's talk about what it really means to go through the module. All right. And the reason I say that is because when you go through the module, and I'm going to bring up the module view for just a second. When you go through the module, what I'm sensing people do is just do the weekly check-in, and then you jump all the way to the end and you start to do the assignments. All right. If you do that, look at all of these things that you're missing. These are pages of information, videos, instructions, the things that you need in order to complete the assignments. If you're skipping all this information, you are lost. And that's when I'm getting a lot of questions that I have a hard time helping you with, because there's so much information that you need in order to not be lost. All right. So let's look at the module. All right. In this module, you'll have several pages of information which are important to go through. All right. But what's really going to be important is that when you find links to click on, you need to click on these links because they take you outside of these pages and show you more information and tools, such as the degree catalog with Valencia, so that you can see the different listings of degrees that we offer at Valencia. It will take you into different tools, such as let's go back for just a moment. Again, in the catalog, you're going to have some really useful tools identifying your degree pathways. All right. You can use these to guide you in the types of courses that you're going to need to be selecting in the work that you will do in the part 2 assignment for academic planning. And so you need to find these different degree pathways and the listings for the AS degrees and the course requirements for those particular degrees at Valencia. Because if you don't have this, when you go into next week's work, it's going to be twice as hard. All right. Also, you're going to have a tool called the My Education Plan, which is in the Life Map tab in your Atlas account. You're going to need to be able to use that tool to extract information from it. This part of the assignment or the reading is going to tell you how to use that. All right. And so these videos that are in here for you, they walk you through the process of using the tool. All right. I'm getting a lot of questions which lead me to believe that people are not watching the videos, because the questions that you're asking, the answers are actually in those videos. Okay. So ending this particular video, I want to make sure that you understand how important it is that you go through your module, read all of the pieces, follow all the links. The next video is going to talk about the academic blueprint assignment part 1. All right.